This does sound like Call of Duty chat.
Yeah, it sounds like a party chat on like PlayStation or something. An early party chat.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay.
What's up, guys? I'm AJ. I got Sean Fenner with me, Sean Fenner Jr.
That's right, baby. What's up, y'all?
You can go follow him on his YouTube channel. It'll be linked right below. Sean, do you know what a whistleblower is?
It sounds dirty. Is it someone that gives away government secrets or gives away information they shouldn't?
It is somebody who gives information to people that were curious about a topic. So basically, like, if there's a whistleblower in a company, they're coming forward and saying something that's happening within the company.
Okay, because we have a whistleblower policy at my job, but I'm afraid to tell on folks, so I just let it be, let it slide. Is it the same as a whistleblower? is it the same as whistleblowing for a job, or?
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a big poster in our break room that says, "Oh, you're protected if you whistleblow," but I'm not testing that out.
Yeah. So what is your idea or thoughts on UFOs?
There's been a lot of videos, a lot of stuff circulating, but I don't know. I can't tell in the world we live in if it's pranks, if it's just people doing it, if it's real. I'd like to believe that it's not real, but there's a lot of stuff circulating out there, even in the government, that they're saying that there's some truth claims to it.
Right. And even UFO is just unidentified flying object, or right?
Yeah, which could be anything.
Anything. Could possibly be China.
Yeah, they had some big old balloon a couple months ago that was floating around. So I don't know, but do I think UFOs are tied to aliens? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never seen an alien, so I
and
don't know.
As a Christian, like, how do you think, even if there were aliens, does it change much?
It would change a lot. I would want to see some scriptural backing. I read Genesis, and he's the creator of all things, but there's no like distinct mentioning of like any other like planets with life or anything like that. So it'd be very interesting if UFOs and aliens were true. Where would we go in the Bible to back that? I haven't seen anything, or I haven't read any interpretations that point.
I do know that there's talk of the Nephilim in the Bible, like where Goliath and the giants and all that had came from.
Oh,
I don't know much about it. There's a guy, I think his name is Mike Reed. He does a pretty cool deep dive in the Bible and aliens. Like, if it were true, would it change much about the gospel? That's pretty much what he's getting down to. And the answer is usually no. But Ruslan did a pretty cool video on it, so I would recommend checking out that video. But anyway, we have a whistleblower.
Okay.
His name is David Charles Grush. He has quoted to say non-human spacecraft and pilots are in the U.S. inventory.
Okay, so like, can we go on and shop and purchase one of these things? Inventory, like, can I buy one?
No, I don't think so. I think they're top secret, and they probably wouldn't even let us near a base that has them. Alrighty, Sean. So we got this guy, David Charles Grush, who came forward as a whistleblower. He is a U.S. vet, and he has, I don't think, said he's seen anything, but he knows that the U.S. Army is in possession of non-human pilots and flying objects, so like spaceships. But the pilots have come with the spaceship, so I'm not too sure.
Buy one, get one type of thing.
So we're gonna go ahead and
retrieval. What do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles. Call it spacecraft if you will. It's probably not the right parlance, but no kidding.
What's your initial thought with this guy? Like,
he's educated. He's using some big words already. Parlance. I don't know. He looks.
I feel like anytime anybody jumps into like conspiracies or ideas or just wild thoughts, they hit you with the big words.
Hit me with the big words. I want to know if he's getting paid to whistleblow. I want to know.
That is a good question.
He looks way too confident and like. Look, he looks like he's looking down on like a script or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder, because you would think somebody would be scared.
Or someone would beat him up or
kill him.
Put a bag over his head or something at this point.
Well, sad to say, this guy was found dead a week. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
Okay.
So there is a lot of reports of U.S. vets that have seen stuff, especially the Air Force and Navy, because they're out in the middle of the ocean. They see nothing but what's in the sky or in the water. They've seen a lot of activity, and so has the Air Force while being in like pilot positions and stuff.
I need more information. Typically, like if you're doing a whistleblowing report, like there's documentation. Like that's all? Do we have some imagery here?
Yeah. So right here is a video. I don't remember when this happened. I want to say it was like 2018, 2019. And it took about a year to come out because
they had to edit it or something. Is that why
they had to throw in the special
This looks
effects?
like a sonogram or something. Like
This looks like something from Call of Duty.
like you going for your appointment if your wife is pregnant.
Yeah.
Like that.
See, look, there's the little bean right there.
What is that?
He's grown up to become a football player someday.
He's 2 months old. Okay.
No, so that right there is called the Tic Tac, I believe, spaceship is what they've nicknamed it. And you can see that they're jumping in between like infrared and inverted color or whatever they're looking at to have different viewpoints of this object. I'm not even sure if this is at night. That would probably be very helpful to know. It does have audio halfway through. I'm going to skip through a little bit. The weirdest thing about this object is the way it moves and the way it flies away pretty fast. They're trying to lock on. So here's the footage where the guys are actually talking about it. And what I love about this video is when you think of somebody in the Air Force, like in the way they talk, how do you think they talk?
Hey, boys, we're rolling up on a unidentified flying object going.
So these guys are straight up bros. Like when I listen to them, they're like, what the heck is that thing? You know?
They sound like everyday people.
Yeah. And I kind of like that about this video because listen.
Dude, this is a fucking drone, bro.
Sounds like they're playing Call of Duty.
Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Like, you can't really tell what the heck that is.
It gets weirder right here. So when it slows down.
Though, is it? It's not. That is on us, dude. Well, if there's like another thing.
And it's twisting.
It's rotating.
And then this other one was them above looking down at the water. So you see the choppy water,
Yeah.
and they're trying to lock onto it.
Nickel 6-1 Tango Project.
Oh, got it! Woohoo!
Roger. This troubleshooting
You box moving.
This does sound like Call of Duty chat.
Yeah, it sounds like a party chat on like PlayStation or something. An early party chat.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at it fly.
I always forget that like a lot of these people have to be like 25, 24 years old. You know what I mean? They're kids too.
They don't know what they're saying. I don't know. That's poor quality.
How do you feel about watching that?
I didn't see a watermark or anything on the video that would show that it's.
Oh, it's
edited.
100% like legit because the pilots had came out with this too.
So like, why isn't anybody in jail or like? I guess my question is like, why now? And what's the benefit or like the reasoning of having this stuff circulate so people are watching this and buying into this whole thing? What's like the end game? Like why not just keep it? It's been like this cult myth for so long. Like why is it this thing now where people are coming on record saying that?
I feel like
true?
the government has always known, and it's maybe because our technology is getting better that we're able to record and see stuff a lot more than we were in the past.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're trying to filter in what we're not used to seeing and starting to show us little glimpses so that they're like, hey, actually, we've known about them all along.
Oh, so they're just trying to cover their tracks so that
So
they don't.
Your theory about whistleblowers might being paid might
like,
actually be true.
It
then.
just looks like one of those commercials where they put at the bottom, like, this is a paid actor, and the guy just gets up there and says, hey, try this medicine. It'll do X, Y, and Z for you. This guy looks like he just auditioned for this role of being a whistleblower.
Like, are you tired of having leaky butt? Like one of those?
And there's, like, not even specific. He's like, I've seen very many. Like, okay.
All right.
Like if you're gonna whistle blow, I need you to blow that thing hard. Like I need more facts.
Right. Well, in the most recent month, there's been a pretty big news story that's happened where apparently aliens have been seen in Vegas.
Okay, well, Vegas. Okay, I'm
I
already got my eyes raised. Vegas is a wild place. So
yeah, I've actually never been to Vegas because I don't really have a need to really go.
Well,
I don't gamble. I don't really drink that much.
I guess it's time to go and see the UFO alien.
Yeah,
exhibit.
maybe. And there's a whole underground city. I don't know if you know that in Vegas. And I have a cousin that actually works for that thing.
Are you whistleblowing right now?
But anyway, I'll show you that after this. But this is part of a news story where they showed like, is that Ring? I think it's a Ring camera that was shown in the backyard, I'm assuming. And it caught the object flying out of the sky.
Right now at 5, what exactly fell from the sky? Our 8 News Now investigators learning more about what prompted a family to call 911, saying there were aliens in their backyard.
Oh boy.
Doesn't that kind of look like something from the movie Elf?
I actually don't recall the movie Elf. My wife loves that movie. She tries to get me to watch it every holiday time.
And there's body cam footage from this whole event.
Okay, you gotta love body cam footage. Here we go.
I am so curious as to why the cop. I'm actually going to skip a little forward because they showed a part of the end of the video in the beginning. But I'm a little curious as to why cops would be also out. I guess they're just curious human beings too, but they're out there freaking people out, like as they're asking people questions and stuff. But anyway, here is a body cam footage. This all happened on May 1st. You could actually see it 2023-5-1 at the top of the footage. This is from
Did you see it?
body cam footage.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
Because I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with lights.
Can we go outside?
I have a picture in the back. You can see.
I see a cat over there.
No, please, can you check because these people not gonna let you.
If something fell out of the sky and you want it to be famous, don't you think you would call after you've seen something come out of the sky and just say, hey, you saw a creature?
I've seen enough movies. I'm just going back inside. Like I don't want to be the one that starts Armageddon. I don't want to be the one that with that headline. I'm just going back inside and I'm gonna let somebody else report it.
So you think going and taking a nap will just let it all go away?
I mean, I'm not going out there. You seen Men in Black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to be Will Smith in that scenario?
I'm not doing none of that, man. Roaches, aliens, none
Actually, he didn't want to be a part of that. He just kind of got roped into it. Like he was a
Yeah.
cop and he was chasing somebody and saw
So
creature.
I probably would jump on Twitter or something first and just see what other people were saying. But I don't know if I'd be the person that would report it. Especially where this is in Las Vegas. Crazy stuff happens in Las Vegas. I probably wouldn't think much of it. I probably just go back inside and.
I would have thought maybe. I mean, nowadays I would have thought, oh, they're doing a shuttle launch or whatever. Because I remember in
Another failed SpaceX or whatever.
yeah. When I was in Arizona, in Phoenix, and I was living there, I remember when Elon Musk, I think it was like 2018, and he did that launch over LA.
Yeah.
And it looked like a sperm flying through the sky
like
or whatever.
A giant,
Yeah. So I remember seeing that from Phoenix. You could see it because it's only like a 5-hour distance. Anyway, but I remember being at work and everybody in my retail workplace ran outside and said, oh my God, there's a UFO. Everybody go outside and look. And the whole store ran out.
Why is it the first thing people assume when something's falling from the sky?
And I felt a lady go like this and like grip my shirt. And I was like, oh, this feels weird. Like everybody's about to die or something.
Like if like people knew how much stuff is actually in space or the satellites or things that we actually man-made put up there, like it's possible just something fell from the sky. Could have been a plane. Could have been something top secret that we don't know about. That's not necessarily aliens. It could have been a launch of something. Shooting stars are a thing still. So it's like,
comets.
You're driving down the freeway and you see a little thing dash through the sky. I mean, maybe it looks bigger to someone that's closer to it when it's, you know, zooming through the sky. So I don't know. I wouldn't jump straight to aliens though if I saw something like that. I guess just from my own personal experience.
Do you have cameras?
One camera, but it's not the company. I'm gonna take the camera.
All right, so all he's got out is his flashlight. Okay, so
Yeah. He's probably gripping his gun, though, with his other hand.
so I don't know. Does the gun do anything to an alien?
I'm kind of
a good question.
now. I want to know if there's aliens.
I was with the iPhone. I say, I want to record something.
Where did they go?
Well, they say that. I'm gonna show you.
They're so calm though
Yeah,
about
the
it though too. Like
backyard
they say,
can
come
show
on,
you
let's
if
go
there's,
take a look.
And I'm sorry, did you see them go anywhere? No, you didn't. Did they probably go that way?
It's a windy night.
Yeah, I mean, my first thing is like, where's the urgency? If we think this is real, we're just taking a casual stroll back
Hey,
here
did you
to look
guys-
at these aliens, huh?
Okay, if you're a cop, do you flash down just the driver and say, hey, did you guys see aliens?
Yeah, that's not. I mean, unless that's the direction we're going, and where this becomes a common thing, that's just. I would keep driving.
Yeah, and not only that, but it's like, what are they going to do about it? But look at, I like that the cops are freaking them out a little bit, but then at the same time, you're like, what is the like, why is this necessary?
Yeah, what's the point, dude?
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky? Yeah. We got a call, and one of my partners actually said that they saw it too.
Immediately, I'd be like, this
So,
is a setup, like a
happen to see
camera
it,
show.
Yeah, something
I'm
bad's
not
gonna happen
BSing
to
you.
me.
If you see
Video
any,
footage?
no, like if you see any like little, well, not little in this case. They're claiming 8 to 9 foot tall green beings that were in their backyard. Sounds crazy, but you never know. Your neighbors, your fine neighbors over here. But again, I would normally discount it as probably not real.
Neighbors right here?
Yes. I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further. So if you guys see anything, especially in your backyard, please call 911. We'll come over, okay? It might, and we're hoping that it's maybe just some kids pranking or doing something stupid.
I don't think kids can prank
They said
the
they
sky,
saw
though.
something fall from the sky. They checked their backyard and they saw something.
Maybe
with,
just
like 8
the
to 9
report
feet,
is
no
a
clothes,
prank?
Green-colored men.
If I'm this
not
lady, I'm
human,
hitting
with,
the
like
gas.
eyes were
We're
glowing and
pulling
the-
off.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, well, have a good night.
They don't even seem like they believe the officer. They're like, what is this?
Yeah. I don't even think they're like, is that guy a cop?
Is he is he
Yeah, there's
high
multiple
too?
people
Like,
involved,
what's
so
going
We
on?
already checked. Huh?
Oh, that's a good. What if they were super high in the car? They're like
They're
tripping
like, what's going
out.
on? They're just on their way to Jack in the Box. And
Yeah, they're
hey, have you
like-
seen aliens?
Bro, I'm going to get like 10 orders of tacos. Like,
And
I'm
this
not
officer-
even thinking
this
about
is a
that.
story that they tell the next day. Hey man, the police officer said there was a green 7 foot tall, aliens in our backyard.
And you know what? Because the officer is asking them that and saying, hey, I'm reporting it. It sounds like he's saying there's aliens. You know what I mean? Not like, hey, have you guys seen anything? It's more
Yeah,
like,
we haven't even proven anything yet. You're already assuming that they're aliens, and that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it our first instinct, like something falling from the sky or something we don't recognize? Like,
right.
we're calling it alien, unless we're using like the term alien in terms of like we don't know what it is. It's something we don't know, but like alien in the sense of like little green Martians, or in this case 6 foot,
Marvin
7
the
foot.
Martian.
Yeah, like I think alien is unknown, but I think a lot of times we use alien as like that man-made image of that green Martian. Is like when I hear the word alien, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. So I'm just curious as to why is that the first thing that we go to when it comes to something falling from the sky or something we see moving in our backyard. Because it used to be Bigfoot. For a while it was Bigfoot. I saw a Bigfoot sighting, or you see something.
Or in the water, what is it called?
The Loch Ness Monster,
Yeah,
whatever it
there
is.
you
It's
go.
like whenever it's like
Nessie.
that's the first thing we go to. But when it comes to something falling from the sky, we go straight to aliens.
So
understand.
actually, if aliens were on Earth, I think the most easiest place for them to hide would be the water, because we have only discovered about 80% of what's in the water.
But I'm surprised that we haven't seen an alien like tangled with like a 6-pack piece of plastic around their neck.
Like, don't throw your straws away, guys, because aliens will get caught up in them.
Protect the aliens. All right, cut your plastic.
Well, also too, I think if there were a creature on Earth that were alien, it would be the octopus.
Something. Maybe they're hiding inside the octopus.
They could go camouflage. They can open jars, twist open openings, and get in. They could squeeze their whole body into a hole like this big.
It just.
Octopuses are weird.
They're cool though. But
they are cool.
And we know a little bit about them, so it's like you can kind of anticipate, and there's some knowledge behind.
After all this, what's your summary in this May 1st incident in Vegas?
It's Vegas, so I would have to do like more research and see if there was like any stories that corroborate like what this particular video is talking about. There might have been some other eyewitness testimony, but I don't know. I'm kind of like this lady in the car. I'm like, okay, officer, cool. This is what my taxpayer dollars are going to. You're supposed to protect and serve, and you're running around in the middle of the night talking about, have you seen green aliens? I probably would go down and talk to my local council member and be like, yo, what am I paying for?
Yeah, what's up with this guy?
I don't think... So I guess what I'll say is the whistleblower guy, I'll say... I'm not going to go straight to the idea that I think that they're aliens. I do think there's some truth behind the idea of there's a lot of stuff that's like classified and like the average person doesn't know about, or there's technology that exists that's not even known to the everyday person. But I'm still on the fence on whether I'm going to go to the extreme to say that it's like alien technology. We've got alien pilots, we've got some subscription to, this alien tech, this China equivalent of aliens out there somewhere where it's like, hey, we'll send you this human, you give us back some alien tech.
Go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to have more stuff coming to you. This video is probably going to be broken up into 2 different videos because it's a pretty long video, and half of it was reacting to the whistleblower. So, yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe and comment below what you think. If you guys think that this whistleblower is telling the truth, if he's paid, or if there's aliens or not.